Hello everyone, I am Giygas, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for EarthBound. Last episode, we found out that Apple Kid, Dr. Andonauts, Tony, all of our friends and allies were kidnapped. This episode, we will assault an enemy base in Winters to rescue them. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Okay, where are we at? Oh, here we are, level 53. Nice. Alright then, as you can see here, we are, in Dr. Andonaut's lab. He is nowhere to be found. Turns out he got kidnapped along with Apple Kid. Now, before we go, gallivanting out to the rescue, let's go over our standard chores. Finding the sanctuaries and defeating Giygas are on hold because we have to rescue our allies! Oh no! Also, at some point, we gotta find a book to cure the Tenda village shyness. And considering we're in Winters and there's gonna be enough random flashing colors this episode, I'm feeling vanilla. Now, before we head out, there's going to be a little bit of prep work here. So, one thing to note, make sure to have some open inventory slots, especially on Jeff. We want Jeff to have multiple inventory spot locations, because we're going to actually use his spy command in an attempt to steal stuff from an enemy. One very important, highly missable, extremely annoying item is what we're going to go for, but I'll get to that much later. Also, last episode we got the eraser. Yep, just like the pencil eraser, but for erasers, from the mouse here in Dr. Andonaut's lab. And this is an item that Apple Kid invented, and it erases something that looks like an eraser that also might be blocking your way. Yeah, it's a twofer. Otherwise, I would recommend definitely bringing the neutralizer in case you have it in storage, and your Psy Caramels, because they're kind of getting outdated, but we will likely need the boost this episode. And one last thing, if you picked up an exit mouse in past dungeons or whatever, and it's in storage, get it out of storage. You're going to want it today. Today is the one and only time I will actually use an exit mouse. But with all that out of the way, let's talk to you quick. Way to go. Okay, that was weird. Joke's on me for thinking he had something good to say. Make sure you're fully healed, and let's head on out to rescue our pals. And it's real easy, and you probably found the entrance a while ago. But if we come up here to Stonehenge, this weird dot in the middle is actually an entrance to a dungeon with a very sinister, possibly anxiety-inducing background music that I am actually not really a fan of. But before we get too carried away in the next room, we're going to face a lot of enemies. Probably more enemies than we've ever fought, ever. So let's go over them. Starting off the list, we have the atomic-powered robot. They will fully heal themselves and allies, and they explode. They are crazy annoying. Then we have the military Octobot. They will steal your crap and immobilize you. Then a Mook Senior. Possibly the most dangerous thing here. They can diamondize you, heal themselves with life up. They have freeze beta and fire beta. Now, I know they are resistant to freeze, but it can solidify them for a turn, so maybe use it? Then after that is the Starman, which has Psi Magnet, Shield, Sudden Guts Pill as well, so they can double their guts, but they pretty weak, so they won't probably get to use it. Lastly, we have the Starman Super. They can call for help, revive allies, and starts the battle with Shield Beta and then can also cast Shield Beta. However, one thing you'll notice, they have an item called Sword of Kings as a drop, and we will get to that once we're able to face them. So with that, let's start this dungeon. And welcome to the crazy colors. Yeah, we're in a bit of a hallway, and we have, for some odd reason, something that looks an awful lot like a very large iron eraser is in the way. Oh, cool. So it looks like an eraser, and it is also in our way. Sounds perfect for our eraser, because for some reason, the iron-shaped eraser statue disappeared in an instant. I love this game. Alright, now, This place might look rather mazy, but it's kinda not. For the most part, no matter which direction you take, you'll get to roam, as it were. And there are the enemies. This is what I mean. This is crazy. Oh boy, let's see what we get. Oh god, a Mook Senior, no! I am not ready for this. Alright, Paula, do me the honors of freezing this thing. Hopefully. Oh, come on, solidify him, please. No, dang it. Too bad I didn't bring the Monkey's Love. That would have helped too. Oh, that's a lot of damage to Pooh. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, yeah, they don't have a lot of health, but, oh, they almost one-shot Pooh. Good gravy. So yeah, not looking forward to that. Oh, we got a green swirl. Auto win. Oh, and we got an item. A Psy Caramel. Amazing. Oh, and another green swirl. Never been this lucky. Yeah, so the Starmen will teleport around the field like that, and it's hard to tell whether you're gonna get a green, red, or normal swirl. So, good luck, I guess. But, yeah. The regular Starmen are not that hard. But in here, feel free to take either exit on the south side here. I'm gonna take the left. And we can see the present over there, and we're just gonna pop up there and grab it. Hopefully with fewer enemies in this area. Nope, guess not. Ah, we got a twofer. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna heal first, alright? Not good. Who almost bit the big one? But on the plus side, Paula leveled up. She's now level 50, barely gained any stats. Oh boy. But quickly, in the treasure, we get a spicy jerky. Oh, mamma mia. I don't know why I said that, but let's keep going. Gall darn Mook Seniors. But either way, Ness leveled up. Nothing really good. Pooh also leveled up. Equally nothing good. I'm starting to see a trend continue. Now, one thing to notice, the Starman up there may teleport to us, so be ever wary of them. But what we want in here is the southeast exit. And in here, we're just going to walk across, hopefully, never mind, we're going to get in a fight. Oh boy, a Mook Senior and an atomic frickin' powered robot. Okay, so for the most part, we're just going to attack the Mook Senior. Always save the atomic robot for last because he explodes. However, Pooh can mirror the atomic robot, and then I believe it's a 50% chance to heal someone on your team randomly, or fire a Z laser. So we're going to do that. Hope for the best. Now this is... Oh, he failed. Now, this is risky because the Mook Senior can diamondize you, and I think only Pooh has the ability to heal that at the moment. But I'm a gambler. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, he's a Mook Senior now. We'll see what happens. But either way, the actual danger is gone now. But Paula got hurt pretty bad there. Yeah, see, he heals. So what's Pooh gonna do? Oh, he did a fire. That didn't do much of anything, Pooh. God darn it. But yeah, now just feel free to hit auto battle. Ow, that was a lot of damage. Pooh, you do have a healing ability. You are aware of that, right? You kind of want to use it, please? Yeah, so the guy doesn't heal. If Pooh would have did what I wanted him to do, he would have been healing the group. Now just mash that A button so we survive. There we go. Oh, goodness. This place is going to give me so many gray hairs as we heal Pooh up here. But anyway, the pathway across from where we entered on the right-hand side is a dead end, but dead ends lead to treasure. Remember, we learned that in Brick Road. And the more dangerous the dead end is, the better the item. So we got a Guts capsule. I'm going to hold on to that, but in general, I'm going to use it on Ness. But for the moment, I'm going to hold on to it, because there may be some saving and reloading, and kind of who cares at the moment. I'm going to eat that butterfly. Nom 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 nom. Okay, now what we want to do is head out the southern exit as safely as possible. Oh my god. Alright, safely was actually accurate in that fight with a Mook Senior and a Starman. Jeff also gained a level. Got 1 frickin' health point. That's it. That's all I got. I need IQ, Jeff. Why? There's stuff in here that you're going to be able to fix, and I need your brains to fix it. Either way, keep heading on the southern path here. We'll eventually wind around to another exit. And we're almost done with the first part of this dungeon. Alright. Now we just gotta work around here, fight these guys. Okay, it's just a Mook Senior and a Starman. And I am always on edge with that. Now in here, at the first see, this is what I mean. Just, how do we get a red swirl? Oh, nice. Okay, so we got pretty hurt, but more importantly, Paula leveled up to 51 and learned a shield beta, which, I probably won't end up using. And also, Pooh leveled up, and he learned Life Up Gamma, so he can fully heal someone for crazy amounts of psychic points. Speaking of healing, gotta use some of that sweet, sweet psychic powers. Paula got pretty hurt. But here we go. At this point, we want to go up on this path here, follow it to its end for 1 more treasure. This place has a lot of presents. And we get a couple life noodles, which I am very happy to have. Oh, I love fighting generic Starmen. Oh, not in teams though. That's a whole squad down there. Okay, that explosion hurt Jeff quite a bit, so we're gonna heal him up. And more importantly, Ness leveled up, and he's a bit of a show-off. Got like 2 O babies. Crying out loud. I can't even get 1 on anyone else. How is that a normal swirl? Now, if we take the right path here, we're going to get into like the second half of the dungeon, which is going to be visually very, very different. And the start of a lot of woes if you're a completionist. So I'm going to pause. In this area, we're going to start to fight Starman Super, which are the yellow ones. They have a 1 in 128 chance of having the Sword of Kings, or an item in general. They can also potentially drop super bombs, so prepare to be disappointed at times. Now, regular Starmen are also here, so if you fight them 1 at a time, it may be a regular Starman, it may be a Starman Super. If you have the KC Bat, you increase the odds of just one-shotting it. Now, if you're fighting multiple enemies, make sure Jeff uses the Spy command on the Starman Super. That way you'll be able to see if the Starman Super has a present on him, and if he does, Jeff will take it from him, because you can only get 1 item at the end of a fight, and it may be overwritten by another enemy's item. So this will make it so you actually get it. Another way to hedge your bets. Now, a couple cautionary items here. I have had such bad luck before that I've reached level 99 and still never got the stupid thing. And once we beat the boss of this dungeon, all the enemies are gone and we can never get the Sword of Kings. So if you really truly want it, this is your only frickin' chance. If you're playing on emulators or the Switch Online feature, make sure to have a save state before the fight. Enemy drops are calculated before the encounter starts, not during the encounter or when the enemy dies, so work it that way. Otherwise, if you're playing on console or don't like utilizing save states, you might just have to quit and reload at some point just to save your levels from going bonkers. Another caution is if you are too lucky and you get multiple Sword of Kings, you are never allowed to drop it or sell it, so it's gonna take up a slot in Tracy's storage. Anyway, in case you were wondering, the Sword of Kings has 30 offense, and that puts him, I don't know, in range with Paula for damage. But at the entrance here, you can see there's two Starmen. One's probably a regular Starman, the other one's likely a super. Yep, here we go. Now, be careful. The super starts with a shield, a psychic shield that will reflect psychic damage. Only use physical attacks unless you're going to neutralize it. Now, since this is a multi-fight, I'm going to show how I will probably get the Sword of Kings. I'm going to have everyone attack the regular Starman, Jeff spy on the Starman Super, and we'll see how that works. So they're going to do their normal stuff, and Jeff does this. You can only spy once, so he didn't make a comment about a present on the super, so he does not have an item. If you want, you could try to run, or you could just finish the fight and now focus on the super, because if you defeat the regular Starman, the super could revive him. He's very, very annoying. And yeah, they hurt, but it's not too crazy. And they don't have a crazy amount of HP. They're just more of a nuisance, to be completely honest. So yeah, he's defeated, and this regular Starman is, yep, he's gone. So if you're a completionist, welcome to hell. Oh, Jeff leveled up. Nice. Oh, and Pooh. Fantastic. Now, all the way over to the right of this top area, there's a way that some people are able to coax and kind of fish for Starmen and get an endless stream of them. And if they have the Casey Bat, they just one-shot them. I have never figured out how to make that work. Aw, oh, come on. Really? Red? Well, that was another useless super. Okay. Well, we're almost to the farm spot. Hey, would you look at that? Paula leveled up, but first, we're gonna heal Pooh. Ain't doing too well. And Paula got to level 52. Nothing really to write home about. So yeah, I'm gonna take my hand at fishing here. If you know how to do this and good at explaining it, please write it in the comments, because honestly, I can never get them to come at me. See, like, I get closer and then they just don't really come at me. Anyway, so I am going to spend a lot of time grinding for the Sword of Kings, and I will see you guys whenever it decides to drop. So, BRB, or I guess see you then, because this isn't going to be quick. Okay, and here we are. Well, I'm going to come back here. It's been a while. I did have to restart once. Over here in this corner, Jeff was able to snag a Sword of Kings. Oh my god, I hate getting this thing. Anyway, let's check it out. Who can equip this weapon? It increases your offense. Thanks, game. So I'm going to give that to Pooh, and I'm going to equip that on Pooh right now. And there you go. His offense is going up to 136, which at this point puts him somewhere between Jeff and Paula. So it's up to you if you really want to get it. Now, stat-wise, I did gain some levels. So, Ness is level 58. Here are his stats. And honestly, I can't remember where we left off for psychic power-wise, but here's what we got for the time being. Paula is level 55. Here are her stats. Power-wise, I don't think she got anything new. Jeff is level 53. He got 3 IQ. Oh boy, breaking the bank here. And Pooh is level 51. Now, Pooh, I don't know if he got anything new. Oh, he got all the shield abilities, so he has Shield Omega now. So he can block everyone with a power shield, which is okay, I guess. I probably won't use it. Yeah, that's where we stand, and I don't have to farm it anymore. Now, over here on the right-hand side is a treasure with a broken harmonica. Since it is a broken item, we want to give that to Jeff. Now, the harmonica will turn into the baddest beam gun for Jeff at 55 IQ. Also, I just remembered I had that guts capsule from when I came back in here, and I'm going to use that on Ness now, before I forget. Now that we have the Sword of Kings, we can actually play the game. Speaking of playing the game, Ness just leveled up to 59. So, there you go. It was okay. Alright, now that we have the sword, what we want to do is go down this ladder here. And, yep, we're going to fight the same enemies for, like, the rest of the dungeon. Oh, come on, this is a 3-fer. Okay, that kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. Ah, come on, guys, I just fought you. Red? Really? Okay, Pooh took some damage there, and I am running low on psychic points. Good thing I got a bunch of caramels. Anyway, well, I guess we're gonna fight him. Never mind, hold on. Okay, what the absolute heck here? Paula leveled up. Multiple O babies in that rocks. Jeff, like, nothing. Pooh, multiple O babies in that rocks. Jeff, you're so frustrating. But Pooh did learn the big heal, so now he can revive somebody to maximum health for like all of the psychic points. Anyway, that out of the way, let's finally open this present. We get a Psy Caramel. That's actually very helpful right now. Okay, can we skip him? No! Red, really? Just a regular Starman. No worries. Come on, get me to the ladder. Oh yeah, be careful. They can teleport onto the ladder and ruin your day too. Found that out while grinding for the Sword of Kings. Oh boy. Anyway, now that we're finally down here, this door right here leads us to a rat room. Yes, this is why I wanted you to, if you had one in your storage, to either get it out or have an inventory spot for the mice, because if you already have one in any sense in your storage, in your inventory, or whatever, you cannot get a second. So yeah, we got one. Fantastic. Now, this room is going to be really annoying if you don't like blinking lights, and I'm very, very sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do other than going as fast as humanly possible through it. But all the way over on the right-hand side is an enemy, but more importantly, the treasure after. Just a run-of-the-mill atomic robot, but here we get a broken trumpet. So that is another item for Jeff to fix, and what this does is actually something kind of cool. I don't know if I'll use it, but it's neat either way. So remember how the defense spray would raise the defense of one ally at a time, but it was stackable? The broken trumpet is a much better version of that. With 40 IQ, Jeff can fix that to become the defense shower, which is a party-wide defense spray for unlimited uses and is stackable. So it's good if that's something you like doing. Now that we have that, we just want to take this upper path towards the entrance. Take the left path, I guess fight these guys because they're in our way. Oh, a military Octobot. I'm just gonna hit auto fight and hope he doesn't steal anything good. Yeah, good, just attack me. Fantastic. Ah, Ness, what are you doing, man? Wow, he really does not like Jeff. Now, there we go, scrap dahoy. And Ness is level 60 with, of course he has old babies. That's a lot of health. Alright, gotta heal Jeff though. There we go. Oh, come on with the enemies. Why? Can we juke? Oh, we couldn't juke them. Just a Starman Super and an Octopot. Now, here's a bit of a four-way intersection. The northeast and the southwest areas have treasures, so we're going to pick those up after a fight. Easy peasy Starman Super. But down here, what we get is a pixie bracelet. Okay, I do not want Ness to have that. I want Paula to have that. But this is a arm item, and it is really good. So the Pixie's bracelet is 30 defense, 30 luck, and blocks hypnosis. So better than anything we currently have. So arm, not body. So that's going to raise Paula up to 153. However, she had the diamond band, so I'm going to give that to Jeff right now because he only has the platinum. So this means through trickle down equipment economics, Jeff is going up to 179. Nice. All right, now the northeast side treasure. What do we get? A speed capsule. Also good. We're going to immediately give that to Jeff because remember, speed impacts accuracy of his bazookas. Anyway, on the southeast of that intersection is a door, and we want to take that. And oh my god, it's all our friends. Hey Tony, how you doing? Oh no! Bloop, bloop. Can't see anything! Bloop, bloop. Jeff! Bloop. Where is Jeff? Bloop. KO, can breathe. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh no! Oh no, what? Gloop, can't breathe. Oh no. We should probably hurry. How about you, hippie? Bloop, bloop, can't last much longer. How about you, Apple Kid? Next, bloop room, bloop. So yeah, in the next room is the boss of the dungeon. So if you want to get it but don't yet have it, this is your last chance to get the Sword of Kings. Once we defeat this boss, this base shuts down and all the enemies are gone. Paula could probably use a little bit of healing. BRB. Okay, so this is what we're going to go in with, and hopefully it's enough to get the job done. Let's see. Excuse me, my good sir, can you, release my friends? You're much stronger than our intelligence indicated. We're not prepared for that eventuality. Did you just cuss at me? The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be true, but you must not underestimate us. I imagine those as like the dolphin sounds from SpongeBob when he was cussing. Anyway, welcome to the Starman Deluxe. Now, this guy is really frustrating if you don't know some of the things that he has up his sleeves. One, he will call for help, and it is often a Starman Super. Additionally, he starts the fight with a psychic shield, so do not use psychic powers until that is negated. He can also reapply that shield too on you mid-fight, and super annoying. And he knows Star Storm Alpha, just like Pooh. Okay, so what we're going to do in the first round here is everyone is going to attack. Jeff is going to utilize the neutralizer because he has a psychic shield and we do not want that to reflect all of our abilities back to us. Oh, good. Okay, he called for help, but nobody came. Fantastic. Now, be very careful. His Star Storm will hurt like the dickens. So now that he has no allies, he has no shield, I'm going to come out gaming. Paula is going to come out freezing with the big freeze. Jeff is going to utilize the heavy bazooka. Now, if Jeff had a multi-bottle rocket, the fight would probably be over in one turn. But I don't have one. And Pooh, you know what? Use that Star Storm. Make it rain! Stars, I guess. Now, if you would have summoned a Starman Super, you would have not been able to use these party-wide attacks. But there we go. We dished out enough damage, and we won. Oh, and Paula leveled up. That was awful. Okay, she learned the new Thunder. Jeff, come on, give me some brains. I mean, you got everything but brains. Okay, Pooh, that was equally bad. Come on, guys. Oh god, are we gonna live? Well, when we defeated the Starman Deluxe, the Stonehenge base ceased functioning. I thought we took off into space, but alright. We won! Yay! And our friends got released. Hey buddy, how you doing? I was scared, but I knew I'd be saved if I courageously just sat here and waited long enough. That's what I thought, but I began to lose hope. So I'm glad you saved me after all. Wait, what? So one important person to talk to is the Mr. Saturn. Kidnapped, happy. Rescued, I give you ribbon. Yeah. So we get a accessory, the Saturn ribbon, which is a other item for Paula. So we're gonna equip that, and her defense went up to 183. Hot diggity daffodil. Now, we're gonna avoid the plot guys, but hey, Mr. T, how you doing? Well, I was kidnapped while milking a cow on my farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me. Yeah, me neither. How about you, Mr. Hippie? This is the happiest moment of my life. No matter what happens, I will live 10,000 years. Thanks for all you've done. Okay, weirdo. Hey, Tony. You okay, bud? Jeff, buddy. Oh, me, oh my. You came to rescue me, pal. Oh, Ness. I'm Tony. I'm Jeff's best friend. I've known him for the longest time. Okay, boundaries. Got it. Hey, Doc. Well, since our imprisonment is now over, I want to start on the phase distorter as soon as possible. Oh, I almost forgot to thank you. So, thank you. Don't worry about us. You've got important things to do. That we do, and that is to talk to Apple Kid. This is required. Well, I expected there to be about a 7% chance that you would rescue me. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just thought it was a good opportunity to meet Mr. Saturn. I also got to meet Dr. Andernauts, so see ya. I need that book. What? You're looking for the book Overcoming Shyness? Well, I returned it to the Onnit Library. Please use the book to help the shy Tenda tribe. How'd you know about them? Anyway, because I knew you, I had an incredible experience. Wowee. I was kidnapped by some of Giygas' toadies. Again with the toady. I should also point out for some of the more heartless players that didn't want to come down here and rescue Apple Kid and the crew, no matter what, you had to do this. Even if you went to the Onnit Library, you could not get the book before doing this. Anyway, outside the room, there are no enemies, but it's a long walk to the entrance, so I'm going to use, for the one and only time, an exit mouse. And he's going to find the way out. We get to tag along. There we go. We're right at the exit. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Well, that was incredibly rude of that bear. All right. Well, this was a very long and tedious episode getting that stupid sword. Oh my goodness. So I am heading into Dr. Andernauts' lab. I'm going to rest at the Enertron. And I'm still hungry. And I think this is where we're gonna call it quits today. So this has been part 30 of our EarthBound guided walkthrough, where we rescued all of our friends from what I assume was certain doom. Stay tuned for the next episode as we get that book and cure a tribe of Tenda of their shyness, I guess. If you like the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks!